Erica Mena has been officially fired from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and Paul, remember Paul and Karine from 90 Day Fiancé? Well, apparently he's missing somewhere in Brazil. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it's been a while since we did a mashup of some reality TV news, but this is worth talking about. First, let's talk about 90 Day Fiancé, Paul and Karine. You remember Paul and Karine? We were introduced to them on 90 Day Fiancé. They have since sort of been banned from being on the show because of their very toxic relationship. Well, fast forward, they have 2 children together, and I'm not even sure whether or not these two have been together because based off this information, he's in Brazil, but she's here in the States. Let's unpack of what they're reporting because Paul's family are reporting that they received some alarming text messages from him before he went radio silent, and they have not been able to get in communication with him. So TMZ writes this. It says Paul Stiles' family is worried sick about him because he's a world away over in the Amazon and now appears to be lost in Brazil. They said the 90 Day Fiancé star's mom, Edna, tells TMZ Paul has been traveling in Brazil since the end of July. But on Thursday morning, he sent his family some alarming texts. So TMZ's told that Paul told his mom that he needed her help and was lost in the South American country, telling her he needed a boat and giving her contact info for a few folks he said might be able to help him get out of the situation. They said it's pretty alarming on its face, and Edna says Paul has since gone radio silent and she can't get in contact with him, and it appears his phone is off, lost signal, or is out of battery. Paul's mom, Edna, says that she reached out to folks Paul said could help him, but she hasn't heard squat from them either. Meanwhile, Paul's wife, Karine, is alerting her family in Brazil that her famous husband might need assistance. TMZ's told that she is in the United States and doesn't know if Brazilian authorities are actively searching for Paul. Karine also is clouding the picture with some cryptic posts about Paul, seemingly adding to his mother's angst. So you may recall TMZ broke the story about Paul and his son. They were named as missing persons in a police bulletin back in 2022 in Kentucky, but they eventually turned up. Paul's mom says that she hopes this isn't some stunt like he pulled in the past, telling us she's worried about him and is praying for him as he was last pinged somewhere in the Amazon. I'm still shocked that Paul is in Brazil, and if Paul is in Brazil and Karine is in the United States, what is going on? So as we said to you before, this wouldn't be the first time that Paul has, for lack of a better word, pulled a stunt where the media is talking about him. But I do hope that he's okay for the sake of his children. But what do you believe? Other than that, we have been covering and talking about this Erica Mena situation. As you know, the new season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is about to round up. And one of the most shocking scenes was this scene between Erica Mena and Spice. And they were going below the belt. They were talking about each other's children. Spice has said to Erica Mena, your son doesn't even like you. Erica Mena threw a table at Spice. They were about to get physical, but they were just yelling across this room different things about each other. But one of the things that stood out to a lot of fans, and one of the things that made fans say, no, it's time that you fire Erica Mena, was that she referred to Spice as a monkey, a blue monkey, and then even when she was getting into the car, as she was being exited out of the scene, she was making monkey sounds towards Spice. So fans since then have been demanding that production and the network fire Erica Mena. Well, the news was announced today that Erica Mena has officially been let go of the franchise. So they wrote this in their statement on the Love and Hip Hop official Instagram. They said the Love and Hip Hop franchise has never shied away from hard conversations in our community. They said, working hand in hand with our partners, viewers will see the impact of Erica Mena's remarks played out in the final 3 episodes of the season. The network weren't the only people to speak out in regards to Erica Mena from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta being fired. The legendary executive producer of the franchise, Mona Scott Young, also released a very interesting statement. She posted on her Instagram, simply, "Handled." Not sure exactly if this was handled the way that the audience would have liked it to be handled, especially because this was recorded quite some time ago. Because a lot of people also said this about the network and production and criticized them and said, you knew this months ago, that she said and did this months ago, yet you waited for fan backlash before you actually pulled the trigger on ending any relationship with Erica Mena. As you know, since this incident, there's been a lot that's happened with Erica Mena. Specifically, she was recently arrested with Bambi and Zell Swag at a club for apparently getting into fight with police and security. So they continue in their statement. They said that effective immediately, she will not appear in the next season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I thought this was interesting wording. Effective immediately, she will not appear in the next season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But does that mean she could appear in future seasons of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Well, there's been a lot of back and forth on social media on whether or not Erica Mena should be fired. Because some people said Spice went too far talking about someone's children. When you go below the belt, you can't tell me that there are rules to fighting. But some have also said that Erica Mena has had other instances where she has displayed colorist views. Some have also said it's interesting that they're firing Erica Mena, but they never fired Evelyn Lozada from Basketball Wives for the things that she said in reference to OG at the time. As you know, Evelyn Lozada will be returning for a new season of Basketball Wives next season. This continues to be a situation we will watch and see, because according to them, they want us to watch and see how the rest of these next 3 episodes of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta will play out and how this conversation about what Erica Mena said to Spice was handled. Guys, as always, I want to know your thoughts on Paul and Karine and that whole situation, and your thoughts on Erica Mena being fired from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll ask you. Follow my lead, just watch the shoe.